Alright, welcome to part 2 of the quick unwrap workflow. We're going to be exporting this into Substance Painter and creating a 3-layer RGB mask image packed to drive a procedural tiling shader. So you can see we got both the unwrap, the UV set here for the procedural tiling textures, and then the unique unwrap here, which is pretty much the same geo, just the same arrangement, just at a smaller resolution, crammed into the one-to-one space, and kind of ignores rotational requirements, as you can see, but the fact that everything's kind of facing the wrong way there, but on the procedural it's all orientated correctly. Okay, because we're making masks, it doesn't matter what way they're facing. So make sure our pivot's at world origin at the bottom of the object, ideally for export. Good habits, good practices. I've got a preset here for substance, which is just selected objects, mesh, and keeps everything else. This seems to be the best way to do it. You'd want to put face smoothing to face instead of normal if you were exporting for Unreal. So open up Substance, we'll create a new document, 4096 OpenGL, ATM2. Here he is. Hello there, sir. Hang on, did I change the geo? No? Okay. Random. Okay. So, first things first, get rid of that. Bake our mesh maps. 4K, yes please. High def is low. Low def is high poly. Pump up the ambient occlusion a bit. Pump up the curvature. Do love a bit of curvature, mate. Alright, that's enough of that. Bake settings, let's roll. We'll just have a quick gaze at them after. They're looking pretty good. Looks like we've got some overlapping UVs. Fuck my life. Really? You bastard. Alright, it's just this guy here, isn't it? Oh, what? That's weird. We'll just separate this wee fella. Where are you, friend? Where are these guys? Oh. How peculiar. We will just put you guys over here, and we will get this guy. Oh, get this guy. Oh, what the hell? What? I wonder if we're going to notice this dude here. Probably. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Sorry about that. Bit of a delay in the process, but this is why we have to. This is why we check. This is why we make the checks. Re-import that through project config. Again, it's edit project config. Bring it back in. It'll update the asset, and then we'll rebake, and hopefully, yes, that looks better. It's gone. Always check your model for artifacts on the channels you expect to be using the most. First things first, we'll just check the material channel. It looks fine to me. I don't see any shading problems. A couple of dodgy bits of shading there, but I'm afraid I don't give a fuck. So we're just going to leave it. Now we'll check our ambient occlusion. It looks alright, and our curvature. Weighted normal's up to fuck all. I can say that much. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, man. Oh god. That's fucking unsightly, but I don't really care. I could probably go into the model and sharpen all of these faces, and it would probably fix it. I guess we'll just do the test. Shall we? What, this one, this one, this one, hey? Yeah, that's right. Where else? Side one. Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't usually care this much about stuff, guys, but, you know, because I'm doing tutorials now, because I'm like a tutorial guy now, because I've done one tutorial, I should probably make a little bit more of an effort. Feel. So just mark sharp that shit. Mark sharp, mark sharp. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Mark sharp, mark sharp. What you gonna do when they come for you? Mark sharp. Okay, let's see if this works, eh? Let's see if my theorizing is on point. Project config, re-import. Thank you very much. Rebake. We'll just do all of them. We could probably uncheck everything except curvature and ambient occlusion, but we will do it properly. It only takes a few seconds when you've got a GTX 3090. Ah, well. Okay, how are we looking? Oh, good Christ, that didn't do anything. Well, I clearly don't know anything about 3D. Anyway, we're going to press on because it's basically not going to be noticeable. I'm going to carry on with my texture setup. So here's what we do. We create 3 user channels, 0, 1, and 2. And these will be our masks that we will set up for export. So I go edge, dirt, and grit. You can use anything. You can do a cat map, a CAC map, RHAO. You can do whatever the hell you like. Okay, I'm going to do edge, dirt, and grit. Okay, because we're going to be, it's going to be kind of a standard setup for this this shader. So what we do now, start with a folder, call it edge. Okay. We're going to come down to our channel edge, so this will actually show us all the information just on that user channel, which we currently have 0 information in there. So we're going to create a fill layer. We're going to call this edge. We're going to uncheck everything except edge and color, because that's the only information. We're going to make this white. Thank you very much. And then make another one, and we're going to call this edge black. We're going to make it black. I'm gonna make it with you. There we go, color and edge, beautiful. Now, I don't know why it does this. This is obviously a bug, but we have to pull this sucker down. Don't ask me why, it's weird. Okay, we're gonna make a black mask, and we're going to do a generator, and we're going to just do metal edge wear. And we're going to invert, and that's a little bit extreme, so we're going to go 0.5. How dare tab not work as it would traditionally in any other application? And we're going to kill off the grunge a bit because we want it kind of nice. Going to pump up the smoothing a bit just so we get a little bit less intensity. Sorry for talking like a spastic. Oh wait, that's not politically correct. Sorry for talking like a person. This will do for the sake of exercise. I mean, I'd usually spend a few minutes trying to tweak it, but this is fine. This will give us the edge wear that we want. So that one's done. New folder. I don't know why it automatically throws it into the only folder that exists. It's really annoying, but that's just Substance for you. And then dirt, same process. This time we're going to go change to the dirt channel. We're going to do another fill layer. I'm going to call this one dirt. We're going to leave dirt and color, make it white. Again, do a black one, dirt, black. And then drag it down, and then black mask, and then generator, and then dirt. and invert. What a process. Now we'll bring this down to about, I don't think dirt would collect up the top there. That seems a bit silly. 0.45. We'll might pump up the edge masking just so we don't lose our edge wear information. If the layers were obviously stacked properly, that wouldn't happen, but just in case. Alright, that's a bit of dirt, bit of grease, yeah, a bit on the screen. Yeah, I like it. I'd really usually manually paint some of that out, but obviously we're just going to go through this exercise. Okay, that's done, dirt's done. Next folder, folder number 3. Let's go, Mr. Folder number 3. Above and then below, as above, so below. There we go. And what did we say? Grit. Cool. Grit. Remember to make the adjustment here. This is basically how it ends up knowing how to pack all the channels correctly. I've already preset something up, so that will work. It's pretty easy to do. I suppose I should probably go over it like a good little content creator. Grit, black, black, and then black. Now going to grit, it should be black. Cool. And what do? We just do something random. Who cares? Black mask, generator, and we'll just do. Oh, we'll do a. You know what? We'll do a mask. We'll do a smart mask. Where are the smart masks at? There we go. What do you reckon? Paint damaged. That looks a bit extreme. Edge scratched. Edge dirty. I suppose this sort of selection shit I should probably do in my own time, really. Hey, that's cool. Alright, that'll do. Now this is pretty full on, to say the least. So I'm gonna chill it the hell out. Whoa. Okay. We're going to invert it, I think. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Now, I don't want to lose all my lovely... Where's the... I don't really use this very much. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, but we need this at 100% because... Yeah, thank you. We need a black and white reading. That'll do. Okay, so we've got our three doodaddys. You make sure they all work. Now, I am aware that this is not the most efficient way of arranging my mask because a lot of the data kind of overlaps, but who gives a fuck? I'm just trying to show you how to do this, okay? So just deal with it. All right, now, next part, we go export textures. I've set up a mask output template, which is literally just a RGB project mask, and you attach your three channels. You line edge up with R, G, and B. It's pretty easy to do. You can pull the channels in from the side here. I'm not going to go over that right now. It's easy to do. There are videos on it. I can't be bothered. I'm sorry. I love you. Okay, good. Now we'll put this in here. Oh, you probably shouldn't be looking at this. This is super secret stuff. What am I doing again? Assets, textures. Yes, here we go. And we'll call this one... Well, it'll call it what it likes, I guess, because of the way I've set it up. There we go. Export. Open output directory. And where's my mask at? That's HTML1. What did I call it? RBG Unreal Engine 4 mask. Okay, there it is. So we'll call it T for texture, and we'll call this ATM O2 M SK. I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Now, this is the fun part, because already got a texture set up. So I'm going to now replace this with some painted metal, and we will go into the shader, and you will see that it's all munted because I haven't changed the mask setup right yet. So shading, we're going to go into here and we're going to make a new instance. We're going to press home, and that's going to show us this material that we've got. I'm going to literally just copy everything here and make a new one, and we're going to call it Painted Metal ATM02. Okay, and we're going to delete that sucker in there, and we're going to paste this. And now for our mask driver, this is the doodaddy driving the mask. ATM number 2, open, and if I'm not mistaken, that should be fucking glorious. Well, it's obviously not fucking glorious, but it's working. The masks aren't set up particularly for this object, but you can see that it's worked. Now, I can see here on my, what am I doing? UV map, that we've got some weird stretching here, and it almost doesn't seem like it's using the procedural layer, which is really strange. So I'm just going to go and check this real quick. They're the same. No. Interesting. Ah, there we go. That's all I needed to do. I guess I needed to add some supporting geometry there because the straight unwrap doesn't seem to have done a whole lot of justice for me. I should have probably projected this part from the view. The cool thing is we can go in after the fact into the right channel though, and oh, so you can see why this is munted. It's just not, it hasn't projected properly. So I can just go like this and do the thing again, pixel density, and it's all better. And you can't even really tell that's actually quite cool. See, so that some of those artifacts, the shading artifacts, is actually worked out a little bit of as a little bit of a happy accident. So now we can of course go through here and change all our materials and all the rest of it. But yeah, that's the process for making masks. Quickly show you the shading setup. So it's basically through each of these 3 masks being pulled out of that texture and driving. We've got our edge material, which is like a very shiny metallic material. Our wear, which is like a dry dirt. Our base metal, which is reflective metal. Well, it's a painted metal, so metallic's turned down, and then a dirt, and they just go through the mix shaders. The factor obviously is where you get the masks driving the blend, and you too could create very attractive looking models in fucking no time. Like, the unwrap and the shading took an hour. So yeah, it's basic, but it's a great way to get some good looking placeholders, and it's actually a very memory efficient means of doing it. So I'll leave it there. Goodbye everybody.